We want to go ahead?
Oh, no. You can start.
I'm not going ahead.
Okay, fine. All right, welcome to Rippin Tearin. This is our first channel together.
Number one.
And we have decided that we are sick and tired of...
Feel free to look at the camera.
No, I don't look at camera. It scares me. We've decided that we are sick and tired of being adults all the time, right? We're just not. We're not cut out for that kind of life. So we said, what is one thing that we love doing?
Well, we tried to come up with things that we have in common, mainly growing up playing sports. And I used to be a big football card collector. He used to collect pretty much
baseball,
everything under the sun.
Yeah, baseball was the big one, but yeah, you're right. I never really stopped with just baseball.
So one day we were sitting we have real jobs, but we enjoy doing fun shit like this. So we ended up coming up with the idea of Rippin Tearin, where we're just going to have fun with y'all, rip packs, and try to find some good cards. And if we get... I guess enough followers, enough stuff along the way, we can actually reach out to you, communicate, and maybe say, hey, trade this, trade that, look for this card, look for that card, and I don't know, just kind of bust each other's chops along the way. And
there's this nostalgia about the hobby, right? That like you gotta be somebody, you gotta look for that one guy, you only could buy PSA, you're not gonna find anything on retail. You know, there's a big nostalgia about the hobby, and over the years, I mean, even before we decided to do that, like we would watch YouTube channel people occasionally here or there and be like, man, I miss this opening packs. But a lot of the times we'd see people like pull great cards just from opening junk wax, right, and opening retail from like Walmart and.
It kind of gives us a nostalgic, reminds us of pretty much when we were kids, collecting cards, and then maybe missing that one card that we traded away, and we're like, God damn, I shouldn't have traded that shit away.
Right. We're not gonna stick to old timer stuff. There's plenty of that on the web, out there on YouTube and stuff like that. But we are going to, we're gonna stay relatively modern. We need to re-educate ourselves, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, when we met, 2017?
17.
We just kind of talk sports. We play baseball together now during the summer. We're in the playoffs right now. Hopefully we win a couple more.
We have a game tomorrow? What time is that?
It's going to get rained out.
Right, but what time was it set for?
Noon.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just doing this for fun. And we want y'all to kind of come along. We're going to have a few laughs and just kind of do our thing. So,
full disclosure, we only do baseball, football, and hockey sports cards on this channel.
We may do more, but I also don't know anything about...
We don't know shit about basketball, soccer, wrestling, F1. I don't know anything about it. And to be completely honest, if we're going to want to do this on a regular basis, we're going to want to enjoy what we're opening. And if I don't know anything about it, I'm not going to enjoy it.
Yeah, well, if you gave me like a Pokemon card right now, I wouldn't know what the fuck I'm looking at.
I don't know the rarities.
You do.
I mean, I know a little bit about Pokemon because I have two girls that kind of follow it. But my oldest right now follows Loricana, the Disney stuff.
Never heard of it.
I think I have. Here's an example of a few Loricana cards.
It looks like Pokemon.
It is, essentially. It's a trading card game.
That's a cricket. Oh, it's called Cricket.
Yeah, it's the cricket from Mulan.
Magic Broom. Oh, these are Disney characters.
Right.
You didn't say that, did you?
I said Disney Loricana.
Oh, it kind of blended into one word, and I didn't think Disney was actually...
Oh, yeah, Disney decided to come out with...
Just say Disney cards, because that makes more sense.
The Disney stuff.
Disney cards.
Things.
Let's put them back.
Okay.
Let's put them back.
So, I might bring on a guest or two here or there to do some Loricana with me, maybe some Marvel. Those are some things that I have some interest in, but it's really you guys. We're gonna tell you no if you suggest something and we're like, that's stupid. If we don't know it, we're not gonna do it. But
well, and also too, like when we open these boxes and we're kind of like looking through the good and the bad, because okay, let's full disclosure again. Judge me if you will. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan.
I'm a Bills fan.
I'm a Bills fan.
I'm a Bills sports fan. Period. I do.
And you wonder why? It's because he's from.
Well, I'm from New York. I'm not from Buffalo, born and raised, but
actually we grew up like 45 minutes.
45 minutes from each other. Yeah, he was.
But he lived in Buffalo for a while, and that's just his team. So
So don't
baseball,
hate me.
I like the Yankees. You like,
Toronto.
and wrestling, I like The Rock. You like.
I don't.
you
We
don't
don't do anything with wrestling.
Oh, but they have wrestling cards though. Maybe
Oh,
we
they
can
do, but I'm not planning on opening any unless you are. Do
Maybe,
you want to open some?
no, maybe I'll pick up.
They do have Chronicles. Chronicles is a pretty cool Panini set, and they do more than just wrestling. But wrestling is one of their big ones that they do, and it is pretty cool how they like 20 different brands into one thing. It's so we could dabble on it if we wanted to, if the need was there. If you guys send us some comments down below after we release this. Let us know what kind of stuff you want to see.
Also, too, now that I was thinking about it, if since this is our first video pretty much ever, and we're just a couple of guys trying to have fun here, if our chairs are squeaking all hell,
we're probably gonna get new stuff eventually.
It's driving me crazy, actually. So we're gonna have to get some oil or some bolts and nuts and try to figure that out.
I don't know if I have oil in the house.
We can pick up oil.
Okay.
So that's our shtick. That's what we're doing. We're sticking to that. Yeah.
So we're Rippin Tearin. This is Pat, and I'm Aaron.
That's kind of the flow.
That's what we're doing. That's the plan. We're going to have some things coming up with you eventually after we see how this goes. We're going to try and stay pretty regular, maybe 2 or 3 episodes a week. We're probably going to film them all congruently, maybe in one day, and just release them later on and throughout the week because, again, we're grown men with real jobs and families and girlfriends, and we don't have the luxury of just sitting here in front of this camera for days on end. So,
I mean, I technically can.
all right, well, maybe he'll buy on by himself, which will never happen. But he does have a little more free time than I do. But we also have a side venture that we're trying to do to make a little more money on the side. So,
which we may go over that at some point in time, but not today.
Today is not the day.
Today we're gonna bust some balls, rip some packs, have some fun, and kind of go from there. Really.
Yeah. So, please, if you wanna keep up with us, if you want to know what we're doing, if you want to suggest some things for us to do, let us know in the comments down below. Like and subscribe, obviously, that's a given. And
we want to get better, so if there's something you don't like, hey.
And if you have suggestions,
we really don't care.
We're all for it. We're going to do this a little differently. A lot of times, a lot of these pack openings, you just see the cards. We're going to be in the videos every time. We'll be off to the corner.
It's fucking chair.
But, end of story is that when this launches, we're not planning on stopping unless someone says, "You're horrible, get the hell off YouTube." And then we'll get out of there. I mean, we're just doing this for fun.
We're also just trying to, actually find some pretty cool cards, pretty much, too. And we want y'all to be a part of that, so.
And hopefully you could educate us along the way, too. I mean, we know some of the good rookies and some of the good, active players, but there might be some hidden gems in there or some up-and-comers that we know nothing about that you guys might. So,
we don't want to bore the hell out of them. You want to get to ripping or what?
Okay, fine.